Well, I got one more thing I wanted to talk about. Rivian's R1T. There was a video tweeted by the CEO, RJ, which is just a video of him like taking a kitchen out the side of the truck. No big deal. Small detail.
Let's. Do you want to try and describe that a little better for audio listeners? Because just pulling a kitchen sink out of a
that is a great point.
Yeah.
Okay, so for audio only listeners, picture a pickup truck. And if you've seen an R1T, you might actually know about I think it's called the gear tunnel or something like that.
What it is?
Yeah, which lives right behind the back seats and right in front of the bed. So it's in that weird area where it's just usually, I guess, gas tanks. And inside of that, we've seen videos of people putting coolers and like surfboards and golf clubs and things that can fit like in that column, which is really pretty cool. In this video, they pull out what's basically a module that fully fills the space. They set it up, it's got a kickstand, and they open that module, and it's like a sink, a stovetop, like a cutting board. It's just this whole camping kitchen thing. And I was watching that, I was like, okay, first of all, very cool. Not that many people are gonna buy it, but it's gonna be great for people who do want that.
Yeah.
And this is a great example to me of an EV just doing something that gas cars can't. Just do something. Something to get people to go, oh, that's why I'd get an electric car over a gas car. Is because I literally I don't have room for that in my car. If you put it in the trunk maybe, but like there's all kinds of weird extra spaces you get from going electric. There's no gas tank, there's no transmission, there's no drive shaft in the middle of the car. There's all this stuff that gets opened up. And this is just a cool thing to put there, which is what I enjoyed.
I mean, I think the tunnel in general is really cool, and that's the best way to describe it. I feel like it kind of looks like the Vive logo, almost like a rounded triangle.
Yeah.
And just imagine that, under your seat, but you open it from the outsides and you can look straight through it. And they have this like whole kitchen thing that it slides out and then pops forward. Now, to me, this is the biggest design flaw because the way it pops up and your space is, if you're looking at the truck, it pops out towards the passenger side door where it then blocks the passenger side door completely. So you can't open the door. So like if you have something in there, you either have to go through the front door and through the back. So I feel like if it just popped out towards the trunk, it would totally eliminate that issue.
Yeah.
That feels minor, but like a pretty obvious
just
flaw
get out the other side.
Anyways,
get out the other door.
Yeah, but I do agree. It feels like, although it feels kind of gimmicky, and I do think a lot of people who are buying a car specifically because they want to take a camping lot probably have a bunch of camping gear already that they would probably rather just store under there.
But
and
I
have
bet
the extra space.
I wonder if there's any sort of like module plug-in happening where you can use battery power to like power the stove, and like there's other things that this module does to talk to the truck.
It's got to be battery powered because it looked like an electric range.
Right.
So it's got to be running off of that. It's not like a propane hookup.
So imagine like you don't need a generator and a propane hookup anymore. You just have the truck, and the truck is the battery power for the stove and like your whatever other plugins you have.
I think that's neat. I'd rather cook over a campfire if I'm camping. That's usually the point. But
glamping though.
Glamping. It's glamping. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I think it's cool. I think it's kind of gimmicky, but at the same time, I think these gimmicks are like the best PR moves ever because that video is going to get shared everywhere and it's going to get people thinking about EVs. And I think it's really fun.
I shared it. Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to more of these things. You know, I saw Cybertruck, and one of the things Cybertruck did, obviously besides the Cyber Quad in the back, which is technically another thing that you can do. It'll be an electric quad that plugs into the truck's battery. Cool. But also there is a lot of high-powered plugs in the back. F-150 Lightning did this. The huge front trunk in the F-150 Lightning was another thing where I have a pickup truck. I don't really have like a small trunk of sealed storage. That's the thing I heard from a lot of pickup truck drivers in the comments of like, I don't have to buy like a cover for my back, my tailgate if I just have rocks and stuff in there, but I also want to have like 2 backpacks and a laptop and stuff. Just put it in the front trunk.
And people in the back seat. If you've seen a lot of pickup drivers, their back seat is just storage, pretty much.
Stuff. So, exactly. So that was cool to see. Cybertruck also had a solar panel that rolled. I'm not even sure if this is really going to happen, but it rolled out of the back of the truck and covered it.
Thing?
No.
Oh, okay,
that was a whole separate module, but this was just like the cover for the Cybertruck that I think Jay Leno like stood on, or Franz maybe stood on top of. I think Elon did this. He just walked up on top and was like, "See, it's strong. It can hold me." But that was solar panels, and that would allegedly give you maybe a little extra juice or be able to charge
I could
some
see
stuff.
that as something that's charging the accessories you're using on it. Like that feels cool, I guess. I don't know how you'd roll. Whatever.
But the whole point is, this is a good one. This is a good example of a thing that an electric car can do that a gas car straight up can't, that gives people a real reason to want one.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's this, whether it's instant torque or a fast 0 to 60 or a front trunk or
not killing the earth.
Or not killing earth.
That works too.
Or glamping. Whatever it is you want to do. This
More
is
important.
I like to see stuff like this. So shout out to them. Hopefully we can get an R1T here someday and maybe a autofocus episode.
I would love that.
That'd be pretty fun.
That would be sick.
Then we have to go glamping. We have to.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Marques, because I would love that video.
It's part of the experience.
We'll see. You can camp in that. I'll camp in a tent. We'll see who's more comfortable and who can cook more. We have to catch all our own stuff, though. I'm just kidding.
That is a wrench. That is a big wrench.
That's not glamping.